So, what's the topic for today? It's going to be all about inclusions. And I'm going to share with you some ideas on how to include people with autism. Just a little bit of disclaimer too, that for those who have autism, you got a job to do as well. Let's do a little challenge. Can you accept this? So this challenge will be all about accepting others to be included. This is also very important for you when it comes to inclusion. Is that you got to make sure that you let them include you. You let them talk to you. Can we do that? All right, that's the spirit. So when the opportunity happens, you better make a move and start letting them talk to you. So in the topic of inclusion, what do you do, especially when people who have autism? Do you feel like you have to do something a little bit different? Well, I'm going to tell you straightforward. So number one is to be yourself around other people. I know it sounds pretty easy, but it's true. And for those who have autism, just gotta go and understand people as well. Number two would also be to invite them at every opportunity you can, especially when it goes to somewhere around here, right through those gates where the track meet is and where the baseball field is too. I will say that the track meet, that place was when I was feeling very included because number three, when it comes to invitations, this one kid, he said, "Come on, let's do it. Let's do a challenge together," and I chose to accept. So you can do that too. You were invited to do something. You better make the choice to start doing it. Right? And of course, you gotta be smart too. There's certain things where they probably would want you to do that you may not feel comfortable at the moment, like you know that it's not the right thing to do too. So whenever those things happen, it's okay to talk about with a mature adult and say, for example, hey, what is the Ironman challenge? Is this a good challenge? Is this appropriate concept? So it's okay if you're not sure. You can always ask questions to either a mature adult or simply to the one who's asking you about the challenge. Whoop. Looks like I better step up the pace because people behind me. Oh no, I'm being chased. I'm kidding, but for sure, that's what I was saying about track is that there are so many opportunities for inclusion, and of course you can always it's always one of those things where it's like you can choose whether you do certain challenges, say here and there, but most important thing too is that when the opportunity comes in, better make those moves. Gotta step up because in the end it's mostly just team effort when it comes to inclusion, and it's team effort. Just like with track and field. Yeah, I was just making sure that I'm holding up the line back there too, but looks like they're gone at the moment. I will say that back then I kind of was more timid concept too, but when it comes to inclusion, when it comes to the Ironman challenge and track meet and dancing, especially dancing too. I mean, it's like I really enjoy a good dance, and whenever I kind of do that concept, I felt like I was in where I belong concept too, to feel included. And I will say that the next thing too is along with compliments. It's like if you're generally impressed with someone doing some stuff, then give them some compliments too. And for those who are complimented, making a goal to remember those compliments too, because they can really quite do some wonders once you remember them too. I remember reading a book about how compliments, when you save them, record them, that kind of thing too. It can really keep you going, keep you feel motivated, that kind of way too. So yeah, that's what I would say too. And also the next thing I will say about inclusion is walk up, or even run up, depending on how you want to do it, to someone with autism and say, "Hey, what you reading, or what you playing?" If they're playing a video game, or card games, that kind of stuff too. That's right. I used to bring a deck of cards back in high school and that kind of stuff, and I would play with them a bunch of times too. Yeah, ask as many questions as you want, and all that kind of thing too, and some way relate to, if you know this card game, or say, hey, mind if I join and play, and all that kind of stuff. Now, for those who may feel intimidated, when it comes to that kind of stuff, like you're not expected to accompany, that kind of thing, just make it a good challenge to let them in. Come on, just let them in. Can we do yeah, this will be a good challenge. And if you need some help, then don't hesitate to reach out and ask. Even for people, especially your peers who do not have autism, it's okay. Just try this. Try this real quick. It's okay to ask them, "What do I do from here?" It's like, when someone says hello, or would you like to be a part of our group? It's okay to ask, "What do I do from here?" It's okay to it's okay to ask that kind of stuff too. It's like, if you don't know, then you don't know, and just ask as many questions as you want. I've always been a huge advocate when it comes to asking questions, and to try, because you try all kinds of things too, just like trying the Ironman challenge, and it turns out you could you might be pretty good at sports that you never thought you'd be good at. What's your place when it comes to inclusion? Just let me know. Let me know down below. It's and we can just all share these experiences together. So just get out there. Just start running. Just start finding just find your community, find your tribe, and find your way to be included, and to transform your disability into unique and extraordinary ability. Because that's what I always go for too. It's never diss your ability, and there are no limitations, only adjustments. So when you go like that, you can do so many wonders, and you will find inclusion. You will find your tribe, and you will find your community. So get out there. Just start running, and start making these new experiences. Let's work together on it. I'll see you at the track and field.